Welcome. So we are working through this question right here, which says the graph of the function g is shown below, and here it is right here. We need to find the rule for g could be which of these. So let's just have a look here what we've been given. So we've got a quadratic, and it's quite clear that I have two x-intercepts here and here. So that means what I could say is that g of x is going to be equal to, so this right here would be x plus 1, or x minus 1 rather. And this one over here would be x plus 3. Remember, be careful with your pluses and minuses here. Now, it's important that we realize that there is a dilation factor out here. Now, this dilation factor might be 1, but at the time being, we don't know what this dilation factor is. I feel that many people, when doing this question, would be able to recognize that we would have x minus 1, x plus 3, and then they would probably launch in and just put A as their answer, without considering the fact that we have a possible dilation factor that could be greater than 1 here that we need to consider. So how are we going to find this? Well, what we're going to do is use the other point that we've been given, and we've been given this point right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to sub in this point right here, which is 0, -6, to find A. So to do that, what we're going to do is we're just going to sub in 0, -6. So that means we're going to have -6 here, A. Then I'm going to get 0 minus 1, 0 plus 3, which is going to be -6 equals A minus 1, 3, -6 equals -3A. So it's quite clear that A is going to be 2. So that means I can come up here now and I can rewrite this, but instead of A, I'll put 2 there. So g of x is going to be equal to 2, x minus 1, x plus 3. So as I come here, it's quite clear that D is going to be my answer. Now, this is doing it by hand. And, you know, it's fine to do it by hand, and the arithmetic here isn't that tricky, but you also need to be able to do this by the CAS, just in case, you know, the numbers were bigger and you didn't really want to do it. You'd have that option of doing it with the CAS. So let me show you how you would approach that. So if we come to our CAS here for a moment, and we come here, what we're going to do is we're going to define g of x. So we're going to go g of x, and then remember to define, you go control this button. So I'm defining what it's going to be, and I'm going to say it's a multiplied by x minus 1, x plus 3. So at the moment, we don't know what a is yet, so let's just define it like that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go menu, algebra, solve, and we're going to solve when we sub in that point. So remember, we're subbing in the point 0, -6, so that means I'm going to put 0 in, and it's going to be equal to -6, and I'm solving it for A. So normally we put x in here, but we're solving it for A. So what I've done here is I'm simply putting in the point 0, -6, I'm solving it for A, and as you can see, you get 2 out straight away. So I could immediately circle D as my answer. This is a lot quicker than doing it by hand, and you're a lot less likely to make a mistake as well. So just be aware of how to do this with your CAS just in case. So those are the 2 ways you would approach this type of question. Hopefully you found this useful, and I will see you in the next one.